The words came from a soft, innocent voice, a little girl clutching her father's sleeve as rain poured down on a dark city street. The girl was pointing toward a young woman, drenched, trembling, covered in tattoos, and sitting helplessly against a cold brick wall. Her arms were bruised, her eyes swollen from crying, and her entire being looked like the world had abandoned her. The father, a single dad and a war veteran, froze for a moment. He had seen suffering before, both overseas and back home, but something about the pain in the girl's eyes stirred something deep inside him. He had promised himself after returning from deployment that he'd never turn his back on someone in need. His little daughter tugged again at his jacket, whispering, "Please, Daddy, she needs us." He crouched down, looked his daughter in the eyes, and smiled gently. "Okay, sweetheart, let's help her." He approached the young woman slowly, careful not to startle her. "Hey," he said softly, "you're safe now. My name's Daniel. This is my little girl, Lily. Do you need help?" The tattooed girl looked up, startled, but when she saw Lily's innocent face, her guard lowered just enough. Her lips quivered as she whispered, I have nowhere to go. No one to trust." Daniel extended his hand without hesitation. "Then tonight, you have us." That single choice changed everything. Daniel brought her into their modest little home. Lily gave up her favorite blanket, wrapping it around the woman's shoulders, while Daniel made her hot tea and tried not to press her for details. Slowly, over the course of the night, the truth spilled out. Her name was Arya. She had run away from an abusive relationship, chased by men who wanted to control her, use her, and silence her. She had been on the streets for days, sleeping wherever she could, until her body gave out. The tattoos on her arms, she explained, weren't for rebellion, they were reminders of survival. Each symbol was a promise to herself, to never give up, no matter how cruel life became. Daniel listened quietly, his heart heavy. He had fought battles overseas, but here was a battle he couldn't solve with fists or weapons. This was a war of the soul. He could see the fear in her eyes, but he also saw something else, strength buried under years of pain. That night, Lily prayed for her. "Please, God, make Miss Arya safe. And let her smile again." For the first time in years, Arya felt a tear fall that wasn't from pain, but from hope. The next morning, Daniel woke to the sound of engines outside. Not just cars, but limousines. 3 of them, sleek and black, lined up in front of his small house. He quickly moved to the window, instinct kicking in, wondering if danger had followed Arya to their doorstep. But when the doors opened, what stepped out wasn't danger, it was protection. Men in suits approached, speaking into earpieces, scanning the area. Then a woman emerged from the center limousine, tall, elegant, with an air of power. She walked with purpose straight to Daniel's door. Arya froze when she saw her. "No, it can't be." The woman smiled warmly, tears brimming in her eyes. "Arya." Her voice cracked with emotion. "We've been searching for you for so long." Daniel looked between them, confused. "You know her?" The woman nodded. "I'm her sister." She turned to Arya, trembling. "You disappeared years ago, and we thought we lost you. Our family has been searching, praying, begging for a sign. And here you are." It turned out Arya hadn't just run from an abusive relationship, she had also run from her wealthy, influential family who didn't know how to help her when she first started spiraling. She felt suffocated, unheard, and when the wrong people entered her life, she vanished into the shadows. But now, thanks to one single dad and his brave little girl, she was found again. Arya wept, clinging to her sister. She turned to Daniel and whispered, "If it weren't for you and Lily, I don't think I'd be alive today." Her sister approached Daniel with gratitude. "You didn't just save her, you gave her back to us. How can we ever repay you?" Daniel shook his head. "No need. I just did what anyone should do." He glanced at Lily, smiling. "It was my daughter who reminded me." But the sister insisted. "You'll never have to worry again. Consider us your family too. And your daughter, she'll never lack anything." In the days that followed, Arya found safety, healing, and the strength to rebuild her life. She never forgot the night Lily asked her father, "Daddy, can we help her?" Because those simple words gave her hope when she had none. And Daniel, once just a struggling single dad veteran trying to make ends meet, discovered something priceless, that kindness given in a moment of need can change not just one life, but many. By the end of the story, Daniel shared a message that touched everyone watching. In life, you don't have to be rich, powerful, or perfect to make a difference. Sometimes, all it takes is choosing to stop, listen, and care. That choice can ripple farther than you'll ever know. So, if you're watching this, never hesitate to help someone. You might just be the miracle they've been waiting for.